Aquarius. What a month, guys. I mean, I've been planning to open this channel already for some time, and I decided, okay, has to be the month. It's gonna be such a huge month for everybody. And I think that, guys, for you particularly, it's gonna be so strong. I think that most of you had been already feeling it. I mean, you know, Aquarians, even though you are all about, you know, you're air, you know, you're the element of air, but you're a fixed sign, even though you're air, and you are the visionary of the zodiac, you know, you are the one that can really see the future when no one else can see it. And this month, you know, I'm actually, you know, this channel is dedicated for tarot readings that I'm gonna be doing for each month and each zodiac sign, but I'm not an special or professional in astrology, but I like to kind of mix it up because, you know, this is just a general reading, and I know that this will resonate with some of you, but I know it won't, you know, and that's okay. You know, I think that it's impossible to be able to speak out to everyone who will be watching this video, but I'm pretty certain that for some of you this might resonate, and I just hope that this will help you out, okay? Of course, I always think it's better to get private readings because it's there where we can get more specific about your own story, but you know, I'm just gonna put out the cards and the things, the words, the feelings that I will need to express, the story that I will start telling right now. I hope it will be something that you could relate to and that could kind of open up a little bit your eyes regarding that situation or that problem that you're going through at this present moment, you know. So as I was saying, and I've been meditating regarding your reading before starting, this is gonna be a huge month for you. You're gonna be the start this month, and you know, this next, I mean, you know, in the 21st of December, there is this conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, one of the most important conjunctions in astrology, that it's moving from your 12th house to your first house. So, you know, I think that Aquarians, having these two planets in the 12th house, it wasn't really a comfortable placement, because I think that for a long time, most of you were probably feeling that there were many things that kind of had to end, but they were not coming to the end as you were wishing for. There wasn't like maybe enough action, or there were many things that you were kind of internally working on, like you were like more like into an introspection of feelings, of your visions. It's like you were being able to see the things, but probably you were not being able to express them. And you know, these two planets, they're gonna be moving into your first house, and this is gonna be amazing, because I think that it's gonna be able, like, all these visions and all these things that you were seeing until now that you could not express, right now you will be able to open up about it. And it's not only that, it's that there is also a solar eclipse on the 14th of December, and the solar eclipse is happening in your 11th house. And your 11th house is a house of media, of groups, of community. You know, I mean, this house, even though in your chart, for you guys, it's associated to Sagittarius energy, it relates a lot to your own energy, you know. And you know, the eclipses, they always talk about new beginnings, surprises, and I think that there is something that it's gonna become viral in your life. Like maybe you were working on something online, or something in a certain community, or in a group of people, or maybe getting to know or getting the news of someone who is quite close to you, or that you have a special connection with, and that this news will kind of surprise you and will open up a gate that maybe in the past was closed, or maybe will close right now, to open up to a new chapter, okay? Because this is the moment when things that needed to be ended, they're gonna come to an end, so that the new things can come out. You know, it's like, and I think that for some time you were kind of stuck in the past, and you're not the person, I mean, you're not the kind of person that likes to be stuck in the past. It's like you want to go forward, you know, you need to go forward. And all these, like, all these process and these changes that are gonna be coming up for you guys, it's like, I think they're gonna put you finally in the spotlight. And this is an energy that it fits you so well. I mean, you are the star, you know, I mean, in tarot, you're represented by the star. So I think that you're gonna be feeling as well that you're gonna, probably people are gonna be asking you for counsel, help, you know, you're gonna be seen more as in a leadership position, leaving behind, present, 8 of Cups. This card, I saw it already 2 or 3 times while I was meditating on your reading, and I was channeling your energy. And you know, the 8 of Cups is leaving behind what is not serving you anymore, what emotionally is not serving you anymore. And this is coming in your present. So you know, and I think you already knew for quite some time, I think it was probably hidden, that whatever you were doing emotionally, I mean, if, you know, whatever you were doing, or whatever relationship that was there, that you were kind of maintaining because of engagements, because you thought that you have to be there or support that situation, or for that person. It's like right now you're realizing that this is not your place. You know, like this is the time where you need to let it go, because it's not fulfilling you anymore. I mean, as I said, guys, this is very precise and it's not gonna resonate with all of you, so please don't push it if it doesn't speak with your own story, okay? In that case, just get a private reading. I think it's always better. But, wow, Death card. Wow, in the past. Yeah, I mean, you know, this transition of Jupiter and Saturn going into your first house, I mean, this is, you know, these 2 planets were in your 12th house. And as I was saying before, I mean, these 2 planets, it was like giving you, it's like being in this internal, like, transformative energy, you know, heavy energy. I mean, this is a very, very heavy energy. I think that there has been a very important ending, and there is a very important ending coming to light right now in your present. Or maybe it was probably in your past, and it's now that you're able to move away from it. You know, it's like these cards, you know, it's like this is your present. You're giving the back to it. You know, you are like, you are letting it go. You're walking away from it, because you know that it's like this cup, or these 2 cups that you're looking for, they are not there. It's like you need to take that hike, and you need to go to these higher mountains, to this, like, difficult, you know, more difficult, take this difficult, you know, way, you know, that is there. But you know you have to do it, because this is something like you cannot stay. You already passed this energy, you know, you come from this death. And I think that this has been a very important ending. And as I said, I think maybe regarding your work, or things that you were doing in the past, and the relationships that you have regarding your business and your social media, there is something here that's gonna come out that is gonna allow you to push this end, and to say, okay, I'm walking away. I'm walking away, you know. But you know, it's a heavy energy, the Death card. It's death. It's death, and it's rebirth. It's a necessary death. It's like, wow, obstacle. emotions. I mean, and I've been feeling this with you, I mean, even before starting the reading. It's like you're looking for this cup, you know, the Ace of Cups is coming in your obstacle. And the Ace of Cups, a part, of course, of talking about love and conditional love. This is no matter what, you know, this is not no matter what kind of love, you know. This is the real thing, the real deal. And it could be related to someone in particular. It cannot just be your a lover, but it could be a sibling, it could be a work or a business partner. But this is definitely also regarding you and your emotions. You know, you were trying to refresh your emotions. You were trying to heal. And this is what is coming in your obstacle. You know, it's like, this is healing, this is peace, this is also feeling like this so big flow of emotions. And you know, Aquarians, you're not necessarily the ones who feel the most comfortable with this energy, because this is water. You know, this is water, and this is full on water. And I think that this is coming in your obstacle, because I think you're realizing that maybe in the place where you were, or the kind of relationships that you were maintaining, or the way you were relating to these to your environment or your work or this precise person, it wasn't fulfilling. And you know that you want this, and you know that you want to get this cup, you want to feel these emotions, you want to feel this refreshness, this being able also to open up. You know, the Ace of Cups, many times it could be us opening ourselves to others, giving that cup of love. And you know, Aquarians, you are the best ones to socialize and to be open and solidary. But maybe until now, from the place where you were doing it or projecting your emotions, it wasn't in the right place, you know, it wasn't with the right intentions. And I think that this is why it's coming in your obstacle. So let's keep on going, you know, because, you know, I mean, I could be talking, guys. I could be talking for hours sometimes, like when I'm doing the readings. So I want a next card, please. This is a little bit like the guidance of where this new walking away is taking you. Okay, I want to see where are you walking to right now, in a way. Where is this new, the Tower? Oh my gosh, the Death card and the Tower in the same reading. So this is massive change. I think there is an important breakup here. And you know, I don't like to just, you know, I mean, I could take this in a lot different perspectives, but you know, the cards, they speak to you and they tell you a precise story. And it's like they are speaking to me and they're telling me, like, talking to me about a subject, you know, specifically. And having this card showing off, I see that this is something that is very emotional for you. And I think that there has been an end here. Something that I think you were building for a long time. Something that maybe a relationship that you had for a long time, or something that came up, you know, that you spend a lot of energy in it. You build a tower, but the tower, like the tower, looks like it was never built in solid foundations. So suddenly there is an accident or something happens. There is a light. You know, you see this light coming into the tower and creating this fire. So the couple that is inside the tower, they are obliged to jump off the windows. And they have to jump off the windows because it's like this lightning. It's like, it's light, you know, it's something that suddenly you get to know, or maybe information. As I said, this is a month of surprises. And this is a surprise card. And it's not necessarily, I mean, I'm completely honest with you guys, this is not the easiest energy to get, because it comes like quite unexpected. You know, something that you feel that you weren't ready for, but I think you did. It's just that maybe you were kind of hiding it, or you were trying to push it in some way because you weren't maybe ready, or you didn't have the energy to take this step, you know, to say, okay, this is over. I'm getting out of here, you know. I need to get my freedom. I need to feel. And when I'm saying freedom, I mean, like, I need to feel again. I mean, I need to be a core to my own values and what I really believe and my vision. And this is what I'm sensing here, is that you know this for some time, and now it's coming, because there is no possibility continue building in something that it's not really what you want. You know, it's for what? For what? You know? Now, how you see yourself in the situation? How you see yourself in the situation, please? How you see yourself in the situation? How Aquarius see yourself in the situation? You know, if there are many cards that fell off, I always read them or look at them, but I don't take them necessarily for the reading, okay? I always take only one card, so if many cards flew out the deck, I'm gonna show them to you, and I'm gonna retain what message they are sending me, but I'm just gonna keep only one card. Too many cards, but yeah, this is you. Yeah, you have been working hard. I mean, this is definitely you, you know, the King of Swords with the Knight of Golds and the Seven of Golds. I mean, you have been working hard. I think you have been concentrating yourself in your own projects, your own endeavors, and I think that right now is a moment where you're gonna be able to express, you know, with that sword, what you really want. You know, it's like taking that, as I was saying, you know, like that step, communicating the truth, being fair for you and being fair for others as well, you know. Now, how Aquarius is in the situation. Please, one card. Thank you. Wow. 8 in your present, 8 of Cups in your present, and now you have, as you see yourself in the situation, is the 8 of Swords. Please, look very well at this card. I mean, I think that this is exactly how you have been feeling for some time. This is feeling mentally stuck. You know, this person is standing there. He's completely wrapped up, but he cannot even see, you know. It's like this person feels that his thoughts are taking control over him or her, okay? No matter your generic whatever. It's like this person, it's not being able, or feels that it's not able to think straight. It's like, feels completely like everything is taking or over, a situation is taking over its control, and you feel stuck. You feel stuck, you feel that, I think you have been feeling this way for a while, you know, and it doesn't surprise me, you know, having this big change coming right now. I think you knew it for a while, but it was difficult for you, you know, to get out of it, because it was deep. And you know, Aquarius, you really have sometimes issues with your emotions, you know. I mean, because you generally are so well off, you know, like putting it back and saying no, you know. No, I'm not saying that you're insensitive. It's not true at all. But it's just that you try to be more rational always. You know, you try to be more about head, about rationality, about ideas, And I think that all this situation, I mean, and I think it has been regarding your relationships and love, like how you express love, how you vision love. Certain people in your environment that probably were not really in real connection with your vision and the way you wanted to express and the way you want to, you know, create and see this life and project your work on, you know. And I think that this has been for you very difficult because probably you feel chained, but I think that this was in your head more than in the physical realm. This was in your head. This is something that, you know, she feels that she cannot see, but she could eventually very easily put out the things that are surrounding her body, you know, and take off the blindness and see. You know, it's just that sometimes we feel that those swords will come right next to us and cut us off, you know, like. So I see the difficulty, you know, and there are 2 8s, 8 of Cups in your presence. So this is good because, as I say, I mean, it's coming in your present, this 8 of Cups. So this is moving forward. This is emotionally, you know, taking the road, going into that new road that would allow you to get that fulfillment that you were not getting until now. You know, it's like this was like this, and now what you're looking at is this. This is what we're looking for. This is the cup that maybe for some time you were missing, or maybe you were not able to see it, and I think that maybe right now you have the opportunity to see it. Yes, okay. What it is in your environment. What it is in your environment. Guys. People. People that haven't been very open up. There has been a struggle of egos. I see here. I mean, this is the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is talking about a challenging relationship, or a challenging environment, or a challenging situation, okay? Where this has been some miscommunications. There has been here a certain kind of battle where, you know, when the 5 of Swords comes out, it has this sense of, you know, there is somebody here. If it's not you, it could be someone else, or the situation in general, where somebody has won a battle, but it doesn't feel like a real victory because there has been some things that had been lost and cut off that eventually didn't make us feel as we thought we would feel. And this is why, you know, many times the card is associated to ego struggles as the 5 of Wands as well, you know. The 5 of Swords is definitely many times, I mean, a situation where somebody here hasn't said truth, or somebody has a sneak, or has not hidden, because it's not the 7 of Swords, this card, but somebody here has talk or communicate in a way that made you feel that you could not do anything about it, you know. Or there has been for sure a battle here, there has been a fight, there has been a bad, like, negative communication that I think that we're gonna get in detail further on the reading. But, you know, coming the 5 of Swords next to the Tower, I think that this has been an important shock, like an important, like, information that maybe came as a surprise, something that you were not completely expecting it that way, and then now it's like, wow, I see it. Okay, what it is in your wish and desires? Like, what is Aquarius desires right now regarding the situation. Like, what are you desiring? 2 cards came out. I'm not taking it, guys, but I'm gonna show them to you, and I'm keeping them as an energy, okay? The Sun and the Queen of Swords. Before there was the King of Swords that appeared, and now we have the Queen of Swords that wanted to jump off the deck. So there is definitely here a couple or somebody, you know, like 2 people, you know, that are kind of in the same level. And I think that there was something here that you were expecting to get a light on. You wanted to get clarity, or you were expecting to get clarity over a situation. And I don't know if this is really how it came out for you. I think that maybe in a way it did, but it wasn't what you expected. Maybe it was a hard truth. You know, something that you needed to know so that, okay, put an end on it, you know, cut it off, you know, that's the energy. Okay, so what is coming into the wishes of Aquarius, sorry. Oh my god, I was saying Scorpio right now. And the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups came out. I mean, this is water energy. I mean, many times it's related to Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But this is coming in your wishes, Aquarius. And this is weird because the 5 of Cups, I mean, you know, many times what we desire is also what we are most scared of. So this position is quite tricky in that way because it's like these 2 sides of this, like, of the coin. And you have the 5 of Cups. And you know, this guy has 2 cups that are behind his back. He's not looking at them. And these 2 cups are very important. But he's more like centered into what has been spelled, more than looking at what he has already or what he still has. You know, and it's funny to see, you know, you have in your present, wow, yeah. You have in your present the 8 of Cups, and you know, in Tarot we go from the 1 to the 10, a part of the major arcanas and the core cards. And you know, this 8 of Cups, as I was saying before, is like this guy, he's taking the new road because there are like these 2 cups that are missing. He wants the 10. He's not, I mean, he doesn't get satisfied with 8. He wants to get to the 10 of Cups. So there are these 2 cups that are missing. And you know this guy, what he has in his back? 2 cups. You know, but he's looking to what it has been spelled in the past. And I'm sensing here that maybe you were very stuck into your emotions and the past, Aquarius. Maybe there was almost like this wish or this desire or something that made you feel stuck, you know, because the 5 cups is like talking of feeling melancholy, nostalgic, you know, so maybe you were very nostalgic about a certain relationship or a certain situation that you were expecting to go in a certain way, but indeed it didn't. It didn't happen as you thought it could. You saw the potential, you had your vision, but I think this person, it wasn't in the right place or at the right time for you. As I said, this is just a story that will resonate with one or few of you, and you know, I mean, don't push it if this is not talking to you, okay? But this is what the cards are telling me, and I'm feeling it very strong. This person, there hasn't been like the right energy. This situation, maybe this environment, if it's related to your work and it's not a precise relationship, if it's a partnership, I think this person hasn't been speaking their truth. They have been acting more out of ego, or in regarding your work, Like maybe there has been in your work environment people that were acting in a certain way that you could not share the same values. You were trying to convince or trying to understand their perspective, but indeed it was impossible, you know. That's the sense. It's like, and maybe people were saying things on the back or talking BS, you know, like just for the sake, because of ego issues, because they were feeling bad with themselves and they didn't know how to take it. And I think that you are sick of it, you know. You don't want to stay in this, whatever it is, if it's your work environment or if it's your love relationship or if it's your brother or sister or somebody in particular. I will get a specified card to talk, to see a little bit more what it is. Five of Swords. Okay, now the next card I'm gonna take off, guys. It's already, I'm up at 30 minutes and I'm trying to make these readings not that long, but it's so difficult. You know, when I'm doing my private readings, I could be talking for like 2 hours, so I need to. So, next card. What is coming? What is this, like, direction? I mean, like, maybe this is more like certain kind of conclusion over this situation, okay? I want to know. Too many cards. Okay, Two of Goals and Ace of Swords. Yeah, trying to balance out, trying to keep the balance, trying to not too many cards, but still, like, yeah, trying to, you were trying to keep it, you know, for some time. You were trying to balance it, but now it's like the time of truth. I think that this is the moment where you know that you need to cut it off. Sorry, I mean, I need to be honest with what I feel and see here, you know. The Ten of Wands. This is definitely the end of this situation. The Tens always talk about endings and new beginnings. And you know, this guy, he has been working hard. He has been taking all the wands on his back, you know, like carrying that heavy weight with him. And he's still there, you know, and he's at the last step, you know. You see that castle at the end? This is where he's heading. This is his house. This is his palace. This is where he can feel comfortable and where he can put all these wands, all these battles that he won. He's finally being able to release them. I mean, this is great because, I mean, it's much, my opinion is much better than the Nine of Wands, because the Nine of Wands is like that energy where you are still like, you're there. You're there, you're standing, and you know there is still something you need to work on. But the Ten of Wands, it means that you already know that the end has arrived. And the heaviness, the burden that you felt, it's finally coming out of your shoulders. And maybe right now you don't feel it that way. I mean, I'm gonna say it like this. I don't think that maybe right now you are seeing it this way, because I think you are still in the middle of this chaos or of this massive change, where everything looks like destruction, maybe. I mean, if this is your situation, I think that right now is like more the moment where, oh my God, I mean, look at this. This is so, I mean, everything looks like has been destructed, you know, like everything has been broken. But it wasn't necessarily change. It wasn't necessarily something that you needed to let go. And now is like in the moment where you're gonna see that this will be kind of, it's out, it's put to an end. You are like in direction to be in that final step of all these situations, you know, being put aside. You process it, you work with it, I think you had a lot of lessons to learn from it as well. Now, I want to put, before ending the reading, because I want to put a card over the tower. Please, one card over the tower. One card over the tower, please. 9 of Wands. I mean, yes, I mean, it's like this has been something that you knew, that you were trying to be there, keep it, you know. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. I was talking about this card right before and after the 10 of Wands just came out. You were like, okay, you know, I know that this is ending, but when this is finally coming to the end. And I think that this tower is exactly the energy you needed to remove it, you know. And even though it feels difficult, and I think that you have been probably hurt, or people has been hurt in this situation, yeah, somebody acting nasty. You know, these two cards, I mean, regarding the 5 of Swords. You know, I wanted to get 2 specified cards for this card, okay? The 5 of Swords in your environment, this situation that doesn't look, you know, it's like you don't need this. And this is just something that you feel that you constantly have to be battling. And I think that there has been a lot of stuff that has been hidden. Maybe this is something that it was a situation that was quite secretive, or there were secrets in the middle of this relationship, or maybe in your work environment there were things that were not, say, straightforward, or information that you could not really get to know, but or people that were speaking, you know, or trying to kind of push you down from your back. You know, this is that energy. I mean, 7 of Wands with 5 of Swords and High Priestess. Nasty. I mean, you don't need this, guys. Even though this tower, I mean, even though this tower, and I want to conclude the reading this way because I think it's quite important that this is the message for me that I think is the most important to whoever is looking at this video right now, and it's this story speaking to you, is that this tower, it's something that even though I know it doesn't look easy, it's gonna allow you to let go what is not enough for you, you know, what it's not has been playing in your life for being in your path, you know, being in your right path, for getting this. This is what you want. This is really what you want. You want to be able to give this. You want to be able to feel this again. You know, and now you're gonna start a new era, Aquarius, where, you know, all these people that had been battling you and people that were not able to understand your vision and the things that you wanted to do, it doesn't matter anymore, you know. It doesn't matter, because you're gonna do it anyway, as hard it can be. And know that there are gonna be some restrictions and maybe hardness to get to do it, but you are also gonna have the strength to become into that leadership position where you will be able to get this again. You know, I mean, this is what we all want. You know, feeling that again, that love for ourselves, feeling that we can feel this, you know, loving ourselves so that we can also love others again. Whew, guys, I mean, I really wish you the best for this month, guys. I hope you enjoy the holidays, and that this energy, it doesn't stay so heavy for you, and that you are as quickly as you can step in your new life, okay? Because this is gonna be great, okay? It's just that it means changes, and you can change it. You are the changer of the zodiac, so I don't have any doubt for that. See you the next month. If you are interested in having private readings, you can always write me. You can see right below I have some information with my Facebook page, Instagram, and you can always send me an email if you're interested to get a private reading with me. See you next month, guys. Ciao, ciao.